Serenity West Pacific Company. Global development projects in humanitarian support and employment creation. Project overviews. Serenity West Pacific is an international technical and financial, integrated project development group, providing investment asset management to energy, mining, territorial surveillance and sustainable ventures targeted at meeting the expanding needs of humanitarian sustainability and employment in global areas of growth. The partners at Serenity West Pacific have been active in international markets for more than 30 years and have an established network of project and industry-wide contacts. As Indonesia develops, the demand for electrical energy has increased significantly. Coal resources are found in many parts of the country. Such coal-rich areas are ideally suited for mine-mouth power plants of varying capacities. A corporate group subsidiary company, Unitrade Daya Mandiri, holds coal mining concessions at Banyayasan and Muara Enim, South Sumatra. These concession areas have been targeted by the group for mine-mouth power generation as they have significant coal reserves and are in close proximity to the national electrical grid. The proposed power plant will have 4 150-megawatt generators with a total capacity of 600 megawatts. The project is currently conducting a pre-feasibility study, negotiation a power purchase agreement with PLN, the National Electrical Company, coal reserves certification and an environmental impact assessment. Dependent on the final location of the power plant, the estimated development cost is $1.2 billion. The evolution of coal to ethanol technology has enabled the production of low-rank coal to become an environmentally friendly, profitable industry that creates long-term technology-related employment for sectors of the population living in remote areas. The proposed coal-to-ethanol plant is capable of producing high-grade ethanol, 190 and 200 proof ethanol, at a production capacity of 240,000 metric tons per year. The proposed location will be in the vicinity of the mine-mouth power plant where, together, both projects will generate a market for the local population for services and food requirements. A market study and preliminary business plan have been completed, confirming viability that will be followed, in conjunction with the mine-mouth power plant, coal reserves certification and environmental impact assessment and management plan. Estimated project development cost is $800 million. Savings can be realized should the mine-mouth power plant and coal-to-ethanol be developed jointly. These savings will be utilized as part of the corporate social responsibility to further develop areas within the region of development. Steel is an important component of Indonesia's national infrastructure development. The group's West Kakas iron sands deposit has a high yield, approximately 60% total iron content, along with a significant titanium oxide content of approximately 8%. Located at West Kakas, the 4,827-hectare mining concession is in close proximity to geothermal energy that can be utilized to generate electrical energy for an appropriately sized smelter to refine the major components of the deposit. An initial geotechnical report has been completed that has yielded iron reserves of approximately 127.4 million metric tons and titanium dioxide reserves of 32.1 million metric tons. Exploration work continues to be conducted that is expected to yield additional reserves of both the major components. Appraisal work has been completed and an environmental impact assessment continues. Pre-feasibility studies will cover onshore and offshore development of the mine, estimated at $500 million, in conjunction with a smelter estimated $300 million, for a total development cost of $800 million. An existing geothermal energy source, located at Ladentong, is approximately 30 kilometers inland from the iron sands mine concession. This sustainable source of energy is planned to power the mine smelter with excess produced electrical energy to be fed into the national grid. A pre-feasibility study is in progress for this component of the mining, smelter and geothermal joint project. Current development cost estimates are estimated at $750 million. Many of Indonesia's provincial areas can be considered remote and deficient in supporting infrastructure given that there is considerable inland seas surrounding the islands of the archipelago. The long-endurance multi-intelligence hybrid air vehicle will provide border control surveillance, search and rescue, disaster relief and environmental protection. Later versions will be capable of carrying up to 50-ton payloads. A joint feasibility study is currently being conducted with the Indonesian Coast Guard. Along with that, the prototype hybrid air vehicle is undergoing certification and flight trials in the United Kingdom. It is estimated that the development cost for this economic multi-role aviation support vehicle will be approximately $500 million. Indonesia contributes more than 50% of global seaweed resources. Only 23% is processed in-country into carrageenan. Most of the seaweed is exported to the Philippines with produced carrageenan re-imported. World seaweed production is expected to reach 300,000 tons per year by 2018 at an annual growth rate of 15%. The process, that has been development, converts the normally pollutant waste into valuable fertilizer containing potassium, nitrogen and phosphate not found on many Indonesian islands. The cultivation of seaweed improves fish life and aids in the sustainability of coral reefs. The process, now proven and accredited on a laboratory scale, is in the phase of establishing a fully operational reduced-scale pilot plant that will be followed by full-scale operational plants strategically located throughout the Indonesian archipelago. The pilot project is located at Wakatobi, southeast Sulawesi, where detailed university marine life research studies are continually being conducted. The initial development cost is estimated at $5 million, however, a significant portion of the supporting infrastructure is already in place. With the decommissioning of a number of refineries in Australasia, the strategic natural deepwater port of Banyuwangi will provide a refinery in close proximity to Australasia, Pacific and Polynesian markets. A 600-hectare area, part of a 2,000-hectare industrial zone at Bangkok, Banyuwangi has been zoned for a 300,000 barrels per stream day refinery by the Banyuwangi Regency. A bankable feasibility study was undertaken in 2007, however, an updated document is required that is to include an olefin plant. Included in the facility will be a tank farm and deepwater unloading and refined product export facilities. The development will also include a small township for employee and support personnel accommodation, educational facilities, shops and recreational facilities. The local population will benefit by providing services and food etc. to the complex. The Banyuwangi Airport is located approximately 42 kilometers from the proposed refinery location. International flights are available from the international airport located at Denpasar, Bali. Total estimated development cost is approximately $8 billion. The group has 2 gold mining concessions that are in exploration phase. The 3,950-hectare Wari mine located in North Sulawesi, in a known gold-producing area that has an existing gold-producing mine approximately 30 kilometers east of the concession. The second 6,758-hectare gold mine is located on Buru Island, Maluku Province. Initial exploration has indicated the presence of gold in the concession area. Development of the Buru Island mine will provide employment and infrastructural development to a remote area and population. The combined exploration and development phase of these mines is estimated at $50 million. The group has 3 primary coal mining concessions, 2 located in South Sumatra and 1 in central Kalimantan. As previously mentioned, the Banyuasin mine is the prime candidate for both the coal-to-ethanol facility and mine mouth power plant. The Central Kalimantan coal mining concession has yet to have a defined role. Total development costs of the 3 mines is estimated $30 million. The lithium consumption rate increased by 10% per year between 2000 and 2008. With few alternatives for lithium within portable devices, the industry is set continuing strong demand, particularly for lithium-ion batteries and lithium compounds. Through an affiliate company, the opportunity has arisen to participate both financially and technically in the development of 2 mines in South America, one in Chile, and one in Peru, for a total development cost of $750 million. The Sawu Island manganese ore deposit is recognized as one of the single largest commercial-grade manganese deposits in Indonesia, ranging from 38% to 55% purity with an average grade of 47.93%. Current measured reserves indicate 11.8 million metric tons with potential reserves in excess of 25 million metric tons. Sawu is one of many remote locations in Indonesia where the population is in need of employment and sustainable forms of income. Establishment of a mine and associated infrastructure will meet such requirements. In addition, rehabilitation of mined areas will provide much-needed freshwater reservoir storage for agriculture and domestic consumption. Project development cost is estimated at $25 million. Located at the city of Ahmedabad, Gujarat State, India, on the recent Sabarmati River development, the charcoal wheel and associated complex will provide local employment and a London Eye-type tourist attraction to the city. A feasibility study has been completed and soil testing is in progress. Project development cost is estimated at $268.25 million. Flora will be a new low-carbon self-sufficient city strategically located near the South Korean east coastline at Gangneung and include international, airport, port and railway facilities. A feasibility study has been completed along with initial conceptual drawings. Estimated development cost is $5 billion. Andhra Pradesh, currently the 8th largest state in India, with a population of approximately 50 million people, and capital located at Hyderabad, has legislated that a new capital city be created and operational by 2024. The exact location of the new capital is in the process of being determined and will have an estimated development cost of $2.5 billion. Located on St. Lucia, in the Caribbean, at an idyllic tourist destination with unspoiled natural beauty, the Mount Pimmert Resort will provide additional employment to the local economy while offering a luxury destination to tourists. The project feasibility study along with initial conceptual drawings have been completed for an estimated development cost of $700 million. Throughout Indonesia there are significant wetland and peat areas that are underdeveloped. Draining of these areas can have a significant impact on the ecology and environment of the area. Cultivation of nipa in wetland and peat areas avoids impacting the environment and binds carbon, helping combat emissions GHG, the carbon bound and values attached to planting degraded areas with nipa. This is another form of providing local population with a sustainable form of income in remote areas and has an estimated implementation cost of $5 million. Integrated biofuel and crude palm oil will benefit smallholders producing loose fruits etc. with a sustainable income within the project area. Upgraded CPO has a ready global market while biopower oil can be used directly as fuel for heavy-duty industrial engines such as those found in the energy production sector. To be located at Belawan, North Sumatra, construction and commissioning of the plant is estimated at $5 million. Analysts predict a rapid expansion of renewable chemical production. By 2020, bio-based chemical products are expected to make up 11% of the global chemical market. Initial 2017 production facility development cost is estimated at $25 million to be followed in 2018 by a $50 million production facility expansion program for a total development cost of $75 million. This oil well revitalization project will utilize the patented bio-based chemicals produced from the biochemical plant as described in the previous slide. The project plans to purchase over 400 orphan and distressed, capped or shut-in wells and re-establish production at a cost of approximately $200,000 to purchase and revitalize each well for a total project cost estimated at $100 million. This slide summarizes the investment portfolio that comprises 19 projects that total $21.563 billion. Serenity West Pacific Company corporate structure comprises the companies detailed in this slide along with their associated business sectors. Group companies are held offshore, Singapore and Indonesia.